Ladies and gentlemen, greetings and welcome back. Yes, I know it's been a long time since I've been last here. I've moved apartment, I've had a bunch of different things going on. I must apologise, but the good news is, first of all, the moustache is gone. Good or bad, is not too sure. And these videos are becoming much more frequently and fast. So that's the apology over and done with. So this episode, as you can probably hear, I've got Swing When You're Winning by Robbie Williams in the background. We're making a whiskey sour, and not just a small one, quite a large one. Yes, it's my housewarming party tomorrow, and I've decided to make one giant whiskey sour because I can't really be bothered to be pouring out non-stop cocktails. So here's the intro done, and I'll see you in 2 seconds. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as I said in the intro, I must apologise for my long delay in producing the third video, and I promise to be producing at least one a week. So as you can see, I've got quite a few ingredients in front of me. Yes, today, as I mentioned, I'm making a giant whiskey sour. Now, a whiskey sour, typically, very simply, a lot of people like to make it different ways. I always say fresh lemon juice. You can use the bottled stuff, but it's not going to taste anywhere near as good, which is why most bartenders, you obviously have pre-squeezed, pre-juiced lemon juice underneath the bar, ready and waiting to go. Sugar syrup, you can make it yourself or not. I choose not to, I choose to buy it. I think to get better consistency. Now, a whiskey sour is a very simple cocktail. It's American, so of course I choose to go with bourbon-based whiskey like Jack Daniel's, or I like to go for Bantine's Hard Fired. It's a great blended scotch, which has got that flavour which you really need to give that kick. Now, the measurements for a whiskey sour are very simple. It's 2-to-1. So you have a double measurement, double shot of whiskey, then you have 25 ml of lemon juice, and 25 ml of sugar syrup. 25 ml lemon juice, 25 ml sugar syrup. 2-to-1, basically. Now, a lot of people like using egg whites, they like using bitters. I find that a whiskey sour has to be refreshing, so I have eggs, but they're in my fridge and they're for my breakfast. So you won't be seeing a single egg white being used whenever I make a whiskey sour. Now, typically, when I make whiskey sours, I use my shakers. Here's where I do a big shout out to Janet's Bar, who first taught me how to make a whiskey sour in the first place. Janet's Bar, South Ken, great little bar if you're in the mood for a quick drink, and Janet will always be there to say hello. Janet, there's a shout out as I promised. So you normally take one of these, you put them together, slap, and then you rattle them off with a few ice cubes inside, doing the old looking, which, yes, I will do, but not when I've decided I'm going to make 5 litres of the stuff, 5-6 litres, whatever. Which once I've added the ice, there will be 5 litres. So in front of me I have Sir Mix-a-Lot, Darth Maul. I call him Sir Mix-a-Lot. Yes, a very unoriginal name, but he's a giant Star Wars figure. I'm a Star Wars fan, and he's holding my bar spoon, which is very, very important when you're mixing drinks. So he's doing a great job there. I have 38 lemons in front of me. Now, a lemon, you've got to be very careful about this, because a lemon contains about 40 millimeters of lemon juice. No, to my American cousins, I'm not going to give you the measurement in cups. I'm going to do it in metric because it's beyond me when I look online to try and figure out how much lemon juice there is in a lemon. It always comes up with cups and ounces and quarters. No, millimeters. The rest of the world use millimeters. Use millimeters. Please, it's driving the rest of the world insane. Millimeters, litres. Not your silly measurements. Cups and all that stuff. It's old school, it's too old. Move on. Then again, you've got Donald Trump as president. Moving on from politics. Politics and drinking, never a good thing. Wars happen that way. So, what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be juicing these things. If you don't have what I have here, which is an electronic lemon juicer, you have to do the whole thing by grinding. And yes, it is good for the arm workout. You do build up a bit of a workout there. Great sweat. But trust me, don't recommend it. Jack Daniel's, as I said, I prefer. You're going to need one of these, measuring jug. Now, especially as it's my housewarming party tomorrow, I'm making this the day before, leave everything inside, let it all gestate, the lemons, the flavours, and I've got a few limes, which I'm going to chuck in as well to add a bit more flavour so they can extract a bit of zesty freshness. Anyway, here is why I do the magic of television, and I actually get cracking on juicing all these lemons. So the next time you see me, I shall have, if I'm not mistaken, my calculations about 1.4 litres of lemon juice, which is perfect because I have 2 bottles of this, which are 70 millimeters each. 700 millimeters each. So then, yes, and then my Jack Daniels will top it all up. And then this will go in the fridge overnight, let it all gestate and be done. So I'll see you in just a second, once I've got the lemons juiced. I really hate juicing lemons. Until then, I'll see you in just a second. For you it's going to be a second, for me it's going to be like 15-20 minutes. Bye! Alright, so I'm just about halfway through. So far I've used up about 16 lemons and I've gotten about 850 mils worth of lemon juice. So yeah, using the 40 millimeters as a rough guide, depending on the juiciness of each lemon, I think it's a good number to use. Just going in this, it's a very long and enduring process. Yes, I've got my blue glove on, looking like I'm not going to say Michael Jackson, but yeah, HACCP. Always take precautions when preparing food, even though the alcohol inside will probably kill whatever was on my hands anyway. And the vitamin C absolutely will. And the sugar will just make it all much sweeter. But still, it's enough of my rambling. I'm going to get back to this. Just quickly type that up, but you can see now. Ooh, yeah, using fresh lemons. Making fresh lemon juice is always 10 times better than the bottled stuff. No conservatives, just Mother Nature's glory. Now, excuse me, I've got to get back to work. I shall see you in about a second for you, but in about 15-20 minutes for me. Ciao. Alright, so that's just about done. I've just poured the last of my lemon juice into here, and now I've got roughly about 1.4 litres of lemon juice inside. And now it's time to get down to the fun stuff. I'm going to crack open 1.5 litres of Jack Daniels. Big bottle, and yeah, here we go. As I said, praising Jack Daniels partly because the flavour of it gives it it's much preferable compared to a blended malt, a blended scotch. If you're going to go for blended, go Valentine's Hard Fired, but Valentine's Hard Fired doesn't come in a bottle this size. That is what you call a lot of long night of regrets in there. So that's going to be 2.5 litres. I just need 300 more mils. The good news is I have some Kentucky bourbon under there, which I shall be chucking in. Well, that's that done. The sugar syrup, as you can see, will take quite some time. It's a very thick syrup, and it takes a long time to pour. So while these 2 bottles go in, I'm going to hit pause and let you see the thing which has been finished. Okay, see you in a second. Alright, so the sugar syrup is now been poured in. Now I was going to use some bourbon, but I realised that's some very, very good bourbon, which I'm quite envious to use inside of a cocktail. So instead I'm going to hit it with a bit of Johnny Walker Black Label. So let's pour in 300 mils to get up to the 2.8 of whiskey that we need. 1 second. When I say I'm quite low, it means I'm quite quite envious. I'm rather loath to be using good Kentucky bourbon inside of a cocktail where you can really taste the full flavour of it. Now, let's just whack the black label in. And thank you, Darth Mix-a-Lot. I've spent hours getting you balanced. Now let's give that thing a good stirring. Now inside here, I'm going to leave this to go overnight. Normally, of course, with these things, you shake them up over ice. Right now, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to serve it. I'm going to serve it tomorrow when my guests arrive, and of course, it will have a ton of ice inside of it. I'm just going to grab the camera now off the old tripod. Sorry, hand is in the way. Doing this freehand, and now I'm going to give you a quick shot of what it looks inside, because from back there you don't really get the gloriousness of it. My hair's not that great either. Okay, now as you can see there, you've got the lovely fresh lemon juice floating around inside, and yes, that's what it looks like when you've juiced quite a few lemons on my trusted juicer. And there we are. There's one thing now left to do now, and that is take a trusty glass and have a quick taste. Always taste what you produce. That's going to be too big. 1 second. Shot glass. Yep, the old traditional double shot glass. Let's have a quick. Always try just like when you're cooking, always try what you cook, always try what you mix. Ooh. Does need some ice, but yeah, needs some ice, but ooh. Oh, it's gonna be good. Rather tempted not to drink the entire thing right now. My guests would not be too happy with me if I did that. Anyway, so the next time you'll see this, it will be in the fridge overnight. I'll cut some lemons up, wash them first, always wash them, HACCP, hazard analysis, critical control points. Wash the lemons and cut them up into some nice segments, put them inside, let it chill in the fridge overnight, and this is it for now. Next time you shall see me, I shall be surrounded by quite a few more people. Until then, what's going to be overnight for me is going to be not too long for you. Stay around till then. Take care, and good evening. As I said, I'm making this the day before. Anyway, take care, bye. So, now I have my whiskey in my hand, I've got my food, my pizza. Now all I need is, first I'll have a drink. Now I need my friends. And here they are! Guys, cheers! Cheers! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rum Director 2019. Back to it, and stay tuned every week.
It's enough from me, it's enough from me!